Hi guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be working on the interior of my GSX. So recently I installed the carbon fiber headliner, and I had these sun visors that are ugly because they're tan, and obviously they don't match the carbon because the carbon's black and this is tan, and they're also ripping. So right here I have one side that I already did. I'm just using the weights to make sure it's like gets pressed down. I painted this. I took it all apart, painted it. It's all black, all of that, and also this. And this is how it used to look. It's all tan, nasty. But yeah, it came out pretty good. There we go. I use this fabric from, I think it's called Joanna's Fabric. Yeah, I believe that's where it's from. So all I used to make it like this, from this, was this 3M Super 77 adhesive. And then to paint it, I used this vinyl and fabric. It's a gloss black. And just some tape and a pair of scissors and a razor blade. So I'm going to show you guys how I went from this old looking one to this one. I hope you guys can see. So we're gonna start off with the sun visor. There's two like tabs right here that you have to pop off, and obviously there's a glue all around this. So what I use is a flathead screwdriver. Just insert it in there and slowly pry it. You're gonna do this all the way around. You'll hear like noises that sound like it's breaking, but it's not. It's just the glue coming apart like that. So there are these like little teeth that go in there, and if you put your fingers in there, it kind of hurts. So just be sure not to insert the screwdriver right here because there is two light bulbs. So you can just insert it on the side and then just pry up like that. Alright, so for this thing, what I did wrong on that black one was I just pried it open and then a tab broke. But it still works. You can just pry it open if you want. But we just cut it open. And right here is a pin. It's like a rod that goes in through a hole that's right here. It goes in like that. And you can just use like a pick or something to slowly pry it out. And right here on the other side, you can also see it. And it comes out from this hole right here. So you can just grab something and start to pry it out. Just like that. And right there, see? It came out. Just gonna grab some pliers and then pull it just like that. And then this comes out. And then it should open. Unless the glue is still like making it stick together. Alright, so we got it open. Got that out. So there's this thing that you can just lift up. It comes out like that. We can slide this out of there. And then we can slide this whole rod piece out. It just pops up and out. So the way I painted this one, which is just a mirror, I just used some 3M tape, put it all the way around the edges, cut it out with a razor blade, and then I took these out from the back. I would have taken the mirror out, but if you look on the back, there are these tabs that if you break them, you could obviously put like some sort of glue on there, but I didn't want to deal with breaking them and then having to wait for glue and all that stuff. So you just pop out these tabs for the light bulb stuff. Let me put you guys on the hat right here. So yeah, we just literally push that down like that. Sounds like it broke, but it didn't. And then you just pull it out. There we go. There's one side. The other side, same thing. Push it down, comes out just like that. There we go. All right guys, so I have it set up out here. Again, we're using this vinyl and fabric gloss black paint. I put it in some warm water because it's cold out here. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a couple light coats and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're just gonna grab this and then we're gonna measure it out to see how much we need. All right, that right there looks about good. Okay, grab your scissors and then we just are gonna start cutting away. I'm outside. I'm gonna be using this 3M Super 77 adhesive. Give it a couple shakes. And then what I did on mine was, oh crap, rip. I just gave it a light coat. Like that. And then I set it flat. That way when it sticks and I fold it in, it gives it a nice stretch and it doesn't look all like bulky. Now that we got it all trimmed up, I just grabbed some more glue, went around the edges. All right, so while I wait for that to dry a little, I'm over here gonna give it our second coat of paint. So now that it's a little tackier, we're just gonna bring the edges up. There it is. So now back to this one. Before it starts getting freaking dark out here and it starts raining. And just a couple shakes. Alright guys, so we're inside the car. We're also going to be painting this bracket, this centerpiece that has the sunroof switches, this one, and then I'm also going to be painting this, but not yet because I want to get the sunroof slider off. It doesn't have any what is that called, upholstery stuff on it, so I'm going to be taking these off and wrapping it as well. So in order to take the slider off, you have to take off the whole glass. So to do that, you're gonna need one of these star looking ones, and it's only 3 bolts on each side. All right, so now that we got the bolts off, it should just pop straight off like this. Then we come over here to the slider. And pretty much all you want to do is just slide it over to one side, and it has these spring activated clips that just come off. And then if you just do one side, the other side should pop off. Should pop off. Let's go see. All right, there we go. There's the back part. And then same thing with this one, the spring activated thingies. Bam. There we go. I already took this piece off. I'm already painting that. So yeah, we just got this. So I'm inside. I got my 2 sunroof slider pieces that I'm just going to lay out like that, and then I'm going to trim them out. So I have my first piece of the slider on. I got my glue. I think what I'm gonna do first is just give this side a quick spray. All right, so I sprayed some more glue around the edges. Now what I'm gonna do, just fold it over, and then I'm gonna just trim it like that, because I don't know how I think the OEM like headliner was like a little thinner. I'm not too sure, but I just don't want it to not be able to slide, so we're just gonna trim it on the like edges. So here we go. All right guys, check it out. I got one side done. This is how it looks from the top, and then that's the bottom. I just used a razor blade to cut it flush along the edges all the way around, and then for these like sliding pins, I just cut around them on all corners. They still work. So now we're gonna do that piece. The only issue I had with this after I did the upholstery was these edges. I wrapped it all the way to this and it wasn't letting it like slide back and forth, so I had to take it back off and just trim this whole edge off on both sides. So other than that, came out pretty good. I'll show you guys right now. This is how it looks. Looks pretty good. Now all I gotta do is paint those like tan white pieces, those, and this trim piece that goes all the way around. I'm gonna paint that black and I'll show you guys how it looks in the end. It's the next day. I let the paint finish drying on this one, and I'm just gonna be showing you guys how to put this sun visor back together really quick. So here we go. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put back these covers for the bulbs. They just pop back into place like so, like that. So I gave it a quick like spray with the glue on the inside so it sticks a little better. And there are two pins right here that should just give it a quick hit. It should just pop right into place. So yeah, there we go. Nice and done. I'm just gonna be leaving these weights on there like how I did on this one, just so that it dries, so the glue dries overnight, just like that. And then this one over here is good to go. Alright guys, so it's a couple days later and I finally finished the interior of my GSX. This is how it looks. Got the sun visor painted black, redid the upholstery, got the slider done with the trim piece, painted that centerpiece black. They still work, as you can tell. Let me turn on the lights really quick. This one works and this one works. So yeah, let me know what you guys think.